Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Connie Douglas from Great Stamping with Connie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and like to welcome you to Lunch Break Craft Spot. Today is part two of my uh, Simply Leaves class. So if you were with me last week, we made two cards, one a touch spring-like, one more of a summer theme. Today we're going to do one that's kind of a fall theme and a Christmas card. And my hope is that through this you'll be inspired and see how completely flexible so many of our products are. But this one in particular, and another reason I just absolutely love this one is it's a punch. Who doesn't love a good punch? And this is a great punch. So if you haven't got it, it's a chance to check it out and you can order it. And when you place an order, you can qualify to get the tutorial for all four cards sent to you absolutely free as my thank you. Or if your order is over $100, I will actually send you a kit to make all of the cards along with the tutorial. So even though you'll have the tutorial for future crafting, you won't have to do that to make the cards first time around. I'll send you all the prepped pieces. So you will need the bundle to complete the cards like mine, but if you're going to place an order, you could add it. Okay, shall we head down to the crafting area and get started? As I do that, I will ask you to say hello if you are here joining me and let me know that you're here and you're watching and all those things. And then I will hopefully be able to see your comments. I usually can, but hopefully today is no different. Okay, so last week you may recall we made this card, which was I don't know that it's necessarily spring-like, but it's leaves and soft colors and things. And this one is definitely kind of uh, summer-like. So those are the first two cards in this class, and I will send you pieces to make those if you place an order in my online store. Oh, goodness, sorry. I have things in a box today. I don't know whether that's a good idea or a not so good idea, but it's what we have for today. So anyway, sorry, I was going to tell you, if you place your order by August the 3rd, you can qualify to get this free kit sent directly to you so you can do all the crafting. Sorry, this box is a little larger than I'm used to having things in, and I'm trying to find a good spot to put it. Just gonna set it over here. Okay, let me get some of these things in. So we're doing fall. So I've pulled out some of the fall inks. Uh, Crushed Curry is a terrific color for fall, and Cajun Craze. And I don't know, some ink obviously got onto my Cajun Craze ink spot. And then we're going to use one of the small leaves for this card. And let me just grab the rest of my supplies here. I had everything stacked up, but I had the first card I was going to make in first, and then the other one was on the top. And so, anyway, okay. So I'm just going to start with a piece of cardstock, basic white cardstock, and I'm going to grab my pencil. And here is a little trick that I learned from another demonstrator, Laura Milligan. And I thought it was very clever what she did. So I just want to know that I'm about this far up and this far out. And so probably right about here is good. And I'm just going to use a pencil and make a little star. You know those stars we used to make in school? You used to scribble those all over your notebook all the time. So I have put that on there, and that is going to be my guide. Okay. And then I'm going to come in with my Cajun Craze ink. Whoops. Oh, that got a big blob of ink all over my stamp there. Let's just wipe some of that off and start fresh. I'm just going to gear up the old Stampin' Scrub right away here because I might be making a bit of a mess. Okay, so gentle stamping. I don't know what's up with that area of the stamp. And then I'm just going to come in and off of each of the corners of the star, I'm going to stamp and stamp. I don't know. This is a great way if you're trying to do something in a circle, just to have a little bit of a guide for how where to put your stamps. And you can erase that later if you wish, because it is just pencil. I'm actually just going to cover it up, so it will be gone. There we go. So there is the beginnings of my fall flower, if you will. Okay, get this cleaned off, and then I'm going to come in with the crushed curry. And ink this up, and I'm going to go outside of the circle. So I'm just raising this up a bit. It will cross over the crushed curry, but that's okay because that ink is dry, but I'm kind of putting light over dark anyway. Oh, I didn't quite leave enough space here. It was up a little high. We'll see how this is going to work. Hopefully it's okay. Note to self, measure top side and bottom or whatever. I kind of missed that one. Okay. I think it's okay though. It's just down enough. And then while we're here, I think I'm going to stamp in Mossy Meadow. I have a sentiment piece. I have a sentiment and a sentiment piece. Here we go. I'm using just Happy Birthday. This is from the Wild Bunch, which was the product of the month last month. And if you are not familiar with the product of the month, if you do place a $100 order with me, uh, not only will you get this free card kit and PDF tutorial. Oh, garden green, that's not what I want. You will also get the opportunity, if you wish, it's optional, but the opportunity to purchase the product of the month. And this month it is the awesome two-tone stamp set Begonia Bell. So you do want to be aware of those and maybe take advantage of that, because I think this will actually fit on a 1/2-inch strip. Just going to cut a 1/2-inch piece and see if we can do it a little bit more narrow. Although I don't know, wider might be fine, but let's just do one of each maybe. And what is this? This is probably somewhere in between. Yeah, it's somewhere in between. Let's do all three maybe. Uh, the product of the month is always great value. You get something for just $7 with your $100 qualifying order. So that's a great deal. And this month it's a really, really awesome two-step stamp set that you can get with beautiful begonias. It does look nice. I might leave it wide. I might use the wide one. But we're just gonna, we're just gonna do all these while we're here. This might be just a little bit short. It was a scrap that was sitting on my desk. So, and that one is crooked. Kind of saw that going down, but let's just try this once. See what we get. I think this is going to be, I thought I wanted narrow, but I don't think I want it quite that narrow. But we're just going to leave all of those there for now so that we have choice. And if we need to cut one of these widths longer, we can do that, because I do have some more basic white around. You think? Okay, so next thing we're going to do with this is we are going to come in and we are going to just fussy cut around this. Sorry, It's those words, right? I'm gonna fussy cut around our flower here. Just like this, you can leave a narrow border, a wider border, no border, whatever you like. And if you're like me, you might kind of cover a few of those. Okay, that's a little wider, that's a little narrow. Anyway, you don't need to watch me do that because look, ha, through the magic of television, I have one already cut out. So there is our flower, and here I mentioned we were going to cover that. We're going to put these pieces. So this is Mossy Meadow and crushed curry. Again, we're going to put that right into the center of there. Just going to glue this down because I think that'll be an easier way to get it on. Just pop that right into the center there. Hold it for a moment so it doesn't slide around. And then you could pop this up, but I'm going to pop up the flower, I think. So I don't want it to get too fat. Keep the post office people happy. Okay, then I have a piece of Mossy Meadow cardstock, and I have embossed this with the, is it Perfectly Plaid? Something plaid, the plaid embossing folder. So I will emboss this cardstock. For your kit, you will get it cut and embossed. And I will also die cut your flower centers for you. What I won't do is fussy cut. Well, you have to stamp it first, but anyway. I didn't show you the stamp set today, did I? Oh, goodness. Shall we take a quick peek at that? So here's the Simply Leaves. This is the stamp set that we're using, and then this is the punch. So that's the bundle. You get the stamp set and the punch in the bundle. And this is, I'm using this smaller leaf. So there's 3 of the larger ones that punch out, and then some leaf veins that you can punch as well. We did that last week on the these leaves here. And then 2 of the smaller ones and some great sentiments. I could have used some of these sentiments. I did not. I've used Happy Birthday, but it's okay. You can use whatever you have in your stash for whatever kind of card you want to make. Or maybe you will want to order something new to play with to go along with your Simply Leaves punch bundle. That is, they should have called it Not Just Leaves, I think, because it's clearly we've used it for leaves twice. We've used it for flower twice. So it's not just leaves going on here. Okay, so this is going to go on here. Probably just we will. Do we want to do it? We'll do it like that. And then I need a sentiment. Do we want it wide? Maybe we want it wide. We want it this wide. Do it this wide. I need to trim this. So that's going to make it a little bit shorter. We'll just see. Oops. Go back. Touched a, oh dear. Oh goodness. I touched a button. Oh, there we go. I think we're touched a button on my tablet and things went sideways on me, but I think I have them back. Okay. Like trim. See, this is why I don't trim with scissors. Good. I cannot straight to save my life. So straighten that up a bit. And then if we come in here to even it out, don't get rid of these pieces. Let's just see. It might be. I guess it could be long enough, couldn't it? Does that work okay? Or do we need it longer? I do kind of like it a little longer, sadly. I suppose I could try to trim this too. You know, that is perhaps tempting fate. So how much do we want on here? Maybe about, I'm just going to chop it there and then decide if I need to take a little bit off. hopefully, well, I'm not doing a layer on this because I've not made it any kind of a standard size, but that's okay. It's just a string. And that's about equidistant. That'll go down there. And both of these will go on with dimensionals, of course. It's kind of standard, but I'll just say that. So this is a little large, so you want to get some reasonable dimensional coverage on there. This one probably doesn't need 3, but guess what? It's getting 3. It'll be nice and sticky, nice and popped, no sagging. When in doubt, more is better. Right? So this up here. This will go down here. Go, and then, you know, the finishing touch, right? You must have some, what do we got? We got Cajun Craze and polish colors. We could use gold. Lots of these gold. Oh, they actually might look nice with that. Let's just take a quick peek through here. Have mossy meadow, but if I want something with a little more shine, those as well. Hmm. Too many choices, right? What about, okay, we got here. The shine in this stuff. I don't know that that's quite the right color with those. Oh, look though, what these are, they're actually called Cajun Craze. Look at, there we go. That's it. Sold. These out of the way. We have, we do have 3 sizes of these, don't we? So we can come up here. These. Okay, I was going to move it over a little bit, but it kind of fell there, so that's where it's going. And the other thing, looking at this, thinking, you have some of this, a Wink of Stella. Let's put a little bit of shimmer on this middle piece, just because we can, just because you know, a little more shimmer and shine is not a bad thing, right? Had some coloring lines in there that I wanted to get rid of. So there you go. Can you see that? Does it? Hard to see Wink of Stella on camera, but there we go. Can you see that? Little bit of shimmer, and we've got some gems, and so we've got it all covered. Okay, so there is card number 3 for the fall. All right, move a few of these things out of the way. I'll set this card up here for now, and we will move on to card number 4, which is Christmas. Where did my card bases go? I had card bases. Here they are. Okay. And I this. I need this. So this garlandy kind of thing is from the balloon festoon. This is for hanging your balloons, but we are going to hang Christmas lights. Okay, Christmas, here we come. So you're going to need a strip of cardstock. I will send you this if you place a $100 order in my online store. I will send you the kit with all the pieces, and it will include a strip of basic white cardstock for you to stamp your ornaments or your lights in this case. So I ended up using the same stamp as we used for this flower. I was thinking afterwards I maybe should have used a different one for that because this was sort of the most Christmas bulb looking. So I used it. But anyway, it is what it is. So I'm just going to stamp this down on here. You may recall from last week that I said if you want to just punch, 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 you want um, you want to go across in your stamping, not vertical, because then you have to, not that you can't do that, you can fix it all, but you would have to trim your paper each time to get it to fit into your punch. So this is just, it's set up ready to punch if you go this direction. Clean that off of there. And while I have the red ink out, I am going to stamp, oh, not on here though. I'm going to stamp it on here. So this is 5 by 3 3/4. And I'm using a sentiment. This is one of our new holiday sets that's coming. It's in here somewhere. Stitched Stocking. So this went live in July. It's one of the online exclusive sets. And it's got all these great sort of quilted stocking bits and pieces. You can use them for anything. And then some great sentiments. So May All Your Days Be Merry and Bright is the one that I am going to use. I'm going to put that right down here towards this edge. There we go. Hopefully. I had to take a couple kicks at it when I was working this out last night because I got the first one crooked. But I had too much sitting on my paper, so there was too much going on distracting my eye. So I kind of learned, do it first. Your eye's not distracted and you can hopefully get it straight. I think that one's pretty good. Okay, so I'm just going to set that up there for a moment. We'll come back to it in a second, but let's do our last garden green. Christmas bulb. So garden green and real red, completely classic Christmas colors, don't you think? There are lots of colors I love to use for Christmas cards. Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, those are also great greens. Peaceful Pine, our new in color, that will be awesome for Christmas this year. But these are like the standard, the classics. Let's stamp that once more and just see if I can get a little bit solid image going on. Let's see. Garden green gave me a little bit of grief last night when I was doing it as well, but I think I do have a backup bulb here. We'll just hold it for a moment and give it a little time for the ink to right in. Oh, that one's pretty good. They're both not bad actually, but you know. Okay. Clean that off. Close this up. Set that up there because I don't think we need it again. And then I'm going to come in with the punch and just punch these out. I have to focus. I have to concentrate because I don't want to chop off any part of the stamped part. It's not like when you're just using the designer series paper for some of the stuff that we did last week where you could just punch anywhere. It didn't much matter. Or even when we did the leaves with just the leaf veins that I had stamped. because, you know, whether the veins were perfectly centered or almost centered, it was close enough. So, okay, there we go. That over there. And I'm gonna bring this back. My crushed curry again because it's a great fall color and it's a great Christmas color. It's very golden. And I'm just going to come across here with this. Go. Should have had that just a little bit tilted more. So here's, oh, where's my blender pen? I don't see it. It's not where it should be, but I know where there's another. This, I am just going to use a blender pen. Remember, every good toolkit has a blender pen in it because you can fix all of your boo-boos. I was going to pick up a little bit of this color and I'm just gonna, extend that. You're hardly ever going to notice that I added that. You're not going to notice that I added that. Just kind of blends right in. But then it goes right to the edge from one edge to the other. When you're done with this, you just roll it around on some paper. Once it runs clear, it is clean and you can use it next time wherever you like. Okay, so we're going to use two of these and one of these. And we're going to put these on with dimensionals. I don't put that under there anymore. So there we go. Like I said, this is it. It's called Simply Leaves. It should be called More Than Leaves because clearly, when I saw this, my first thought was, oh, Christmas lights. Well, next. I'm going to set that there. I'm not going to press it yet. I want to see where this goes. Might move him up just a smidge up here. I don't think this guy can't really. Oh, maybe that's too far then. So that guy can't move or he'll cover my sentiment. Come on. Okay, let's just tuck this under here, this up here, put that there. Okay, you know what? Just smack it down. It's close enough. It's a handmade card. We do go over the edge a little bit here, which was a bit of my concern, but it'll be okay because the card base still has extra over there. So tape runner. Here we go. Should have been over a little bit, but smack it down. It kind of, it's all about being in the right place at the right time, but we're close. We go and I put one of these somewhere, but I had two, so we're just going to use this one because this is the one that I found. Oh, here. And we could use those gold gems here, couldn't we? This could work. Some of these guys. Thanks. I think. Of course, something in red. I have, oh, been some of those. Lift this up. Is it, do you test your gems this way? This is very stuck down. Hmm. How to see, how to see. Well, they could work too. I like those actually. Let's just go with these. I just want to put one down here. Just use this up, but I don't know whether that will. Is that just wrong? It's three and it's one. I'm going to do it because then I've finished this. Something very satisfying about finishing a pack of gems that you've had in your bin for a while, isn't there? Okay, put this away for another time. Okay, let's put that in there. Put a few of these things away, clean out the space just a little bit so that we can see the stars of our show. So there's your Christmas card. Isn't it like who'd have thought, right? So, oh look, last week we did two landscape and today we did two portrait. That was not necessarily part of the plan, but I like how that worked out. So we've kind of covered off the season. There's spring like, summer, fall, and winter. So way more than just leaves with this bundle. This is a really versatile bundle and just like that's only the start, right? Like I said, it's my hope that I inspire you to do things. So um, these are the four cards makes a class. If you place an order and you purchase this bundle, I will send you the tutorial, the PDF tutorial for all four of these cards. You'll have all the measurements, full supplies. You'll know everything that I've used and you can recreate them. If your order is over $100, in addition to qualifying to purchase the product of the month, I will send you the card kit to make these four cards. Okay. You need to place your order by August the 3rd, which is this coming Monday. So you still have a few days, but don't wait. Why not do it now? Actually, you have close to a week because today's only Tuesday, right? So, but don't leave it too long and forget because this is an awesome bundle. You will use this for lots of different things. And hopefully, this has shown you just a little bit of how versatile it is. Okay, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you will craft with me again really soon. I just realized I think I'm in the wrong place. I don't think I'm somewhere I can see comments. So if you have left comments or hellos or anything, I apologize. I'm not on the screen that I thought I was on. So I've not seen things come and go. So anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I hope to craft with you again really soon. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.